Welcome back, my fellow gamers. Mama, fellow gamers, we are here. Another episode, another adventure. Okay, so yesterday we had to go to the second Hokora and get the remainder of the blessing lights. So I see one right there. Soko da yo. 他の祠はここがある。Okay, so let's go. Let's do the one on the right first. I think it's gonna be easier. Ultra hand dasu. 作る。つける。あ、違うんだよ。ここだよ。Very quiet, huh? What is this? 空だけ？空だけ。空島の木のthat's at the tree of the Sky Island. Okay, so the full reading goes like this. 島の木の根元に生えるポピュラなキノコ。The new word here is nemoto, which is base, root. So it says that this popular mushroom, the base flourishes in a tree of the Sky Island. Then we read 食べるとハート and then 食べるとハート回復の効果がある。If you eat it, the heart recovery becomes effective. Well, it's effective. So it's effective at recovering hearts. Kaifuku is recovering. So that's a new word we've just learned today. Louder. 話す。彼は今も変わらずに働いてるんだ。He should be finishing work right now. もともとは我らの従者として作れた存在だったが、もともとは I don't know what もともと is. Okay, so もともと it's originally. もともとは我らの従者として作られた存在だったが、originally we made them as our servants. That toshite form helps us to. It works similarly as, like saying as if something is in a certain way. But yeah, Zonsai, it's a being, and then at the end we have a guy with suspension points because he's gonna continue. Ware wa tomo ni kurasu ningen no you ni omotte ita yo. I don't know what tomo ni kurasu means. Okay, so I read that wrong. I said ningen instead of nakama. But yeah, 我々は共に暮らす仲間のようにと思っていたよ。We thought of them as living together, as companions living together. いまだに Okay, so the full reading goes いまだに俺のなすべき責務を果たしているのには驚いたが、いまだに that means up until even now, then 己のなすべき that's what one must do. 責務 it's duties or responsibilities, the responsibilities that oneself must do. 果たしている it's to carry on, to complete, to fulfill. 果たしているのには驚いたが、驚いた it's I was surprised. もはや使えるべき存在がいないというのは少し寂しいね。Okay, so once more is もはや使えるべき存在がいないというのは少し寂しいね。That means the fact that there's no being to the fact that there's no longer a being to serve to, it's a bit. And then sabishi, if I'm not mistaken, is lonely. Yes, it is lonely. So it's a bit lonely. Okay, Rauru has a very particular way of speaking because he's an old person. We're gonna skip some of it just in order to move forward with this story. I'll try to read as much as I can and learn as much as I can, but I'm also gonna allow myself to take a couple breaks. So I was saying, Rauru has a very particular way of speaking, very ancient, and uses a lot of, what could we say, like wise men words. Gamu, to grab. Tsukeru, to stick. Gauntlet. See a little cross here. I don't think this catch fire. We're gonna build a simple bridge. Then we're gonna carry it over here. Good enough. Good enough to cross. あそこに浮いてるの箱は何なの？ What is this floating box right here? Oh, wait a second, I wouldn't know what the B button is saying. So it says Teo Hanasu, to let go of your hand. 浮いてる箱。We were going towards ここらへん。ジャンプ。この森にはたくさん。How do you say animals? 動物たち。Is that why Animal Crossing is 動物の森? The forest of animals? So I wanted to say この森にはたくさん動物たちにいますよね。There's a lot of animals in this forest. Hey, we're learning a lot. 動物の森。I know that word. Sabitatate. Sabitatate. Tate is shield. Sabita is rusted. And I've heard that tate word in the Dandelion opening. Tate to hoku ga umaku ga attara. Yeah. So tate is, I already know that word, but sometimes it is what it is. You cannot read them. Sometimes you can read them. Sometimes you forget about them. You relearn them. 騎士が使っていただろう。騎士が使っていたであろう。It was probably used by a knight. 金属製の古びたたって。A shield made of worn metal or old metal. 金属 is metal, then 製 is made of, and then 金属製の古びたたって it's a shield made of worn out metal. And then we have 長い間打ち捨てられて錆びている rusted and abandoned for a long time. And lastly we have 防御性能は落ちてるがそれに使える 防御 is defense. 性能 it's performance capability. 落ちてる it's to drop, to fall down. So even though it decreased the defense capabilities, it's still usable. Okay, so this is my attempt at reading the full sentence, the full description. 錆びたたって rusted shield. 騎士が使っていたであろう probably used by a knight. 金属製の古びたたって a shield made by worn out metal. 長い間 I forgot the next kanji. Dang! 長い間打ち捨てる打ち捨てられた打ち捨てられて打ち捨てられて打ち捨てられて打ち捨てる is to abandon. So 長い間打ち捨てられて錆びている abandoned for a long time 錆びている is rusted in a continuous state 母業性能は落ちてるがそれなりに使える I'm terrible I hope that in a couple years I'll be better at this in the meantime let's 盾を構える敵の攻撃をOK 古びた機能 and then that's the word for bow but I don't know how to read that kanji 古びた木の弓 that's bow of old tree 古びた木 old tree の弓 bow 作りの古い木製の弓 and then 動物を狩るために作られたもので威力は大きくない That means it was made to hunt animals the power is not great Okay That's good 弓攻撃 Let me read that 弓矢 it's bow and arrow 弓矢で攻撃 attack with bow and arrow It seems like yeah how do you say just arrows yeah arrow is just yeah so yeah it seems like you don't have arrows so I'll have to use a different weapon how do you say weapon? Let me see Buki Buki is the way to say weapon. Right here, the kanji that you're seeing up here is buki. Tate. Yumiya. Okay, so for now we know how to read Yumiya, Tate, Buki. And in this case, we are unable to defeat the Zonao with bow and arrows 弓矢で倒さないのでその他の武器を使わなきゃいけない We should use a different weapon Let's go ahead and open the wiki menu これかもしれないそういろんなものが落ちたこいつらSabita this reading could be Sabita Ken or Sabita what was the other word for word Tsurugi it's a different way of saying word I'm sorry sword okay let me read that Sabita Ken ha I knew it so Sabita Ken is rusted sword Okay, I'm liking this because I'm learning and I'm recognizing, identifying all these kanji. I'm getting used to them, and my brain is connecting all these concepts. Okay, so the reading is 遥かな昔、名のある剣士が使っていたであろう。And 遥かな昔 a long, distant, far away, long time ago. Harukana is distant, mukashi, long time ago. Nano aru, that has a name. Kenshi, and this is a funny concept because have you played Mortal Kombat? Well, you know the character Kenshi. Kenshi, it's a swordsman. That's the word for Kenshi. So I'm never forgetting that because it's also related with Kishi, which is knight. We just read that, and they have the second kanji. It's the same one. Whatever. I'm just excited. Tsukatte ita de aro. It was probably used by a swordman that had a name or that was popular long time ago. Then we have. Okay, now we have Sabita tsuita katate ken. If you notice this, I don't know if I'm able to point it, even though, okay, no. We have Sabita Ken on top, that's the title. Then we have Sabita Tsuita Katate Ken. Sabita Tsuita is a synonym, a different way of saying that it's covered in rust. But this is, it says, becomes rusted solid, rust over completely. There's a nuance difference. One is rusty, and the other one is heavily rusted. It emphasizes the fact that it's completely covered in rust. Katate, it's one hand. So katate ken, it's a sword that can be used in one hand only. Now we have a very important piece of grammar here that might be useful in different occasions, but it's 一応使えるがすぐに壊れてしまう。一応 is, for now, technically, at least, more or less, it implies that it's not great, but, and then 使える, it can be used. 一応使える is not the best, it's not great, but it could be used. が but すぐに壊れてしまう. It might break, it could break quickly. Okay. そういった件。武器ポチがいっぱいだ。I could read that by myself. I didn't have to pull out the translator, the dictionary, and it basically says that the pochi that holds my weapons is full. I know you could obviously deduct this by just with the context. But actually reading it and successfully hitting the Kinoya and successfully hitting the meaning, it's such an accomplishment. Here we have 一般的に使われているシンプルな矢。A simple arrow that is commonly used, and then, if I'm not mistaken, 大丈夫なき, and then so it's not 大丈夫なき, it's 丈夫なき. So just the last two kanjis of 大丈夫. 丈夫なき, and that means durable wood. 削って作られている, made by carving. So we can use this. Kinoya, it's coming. It's coming. Eh? Did I do that? I didn't even release the button. Oparu. A lot of things to read. So I'm not sure which say. Did I do that? I didn't even release the button. Is to I'm running endlessly. Is 今の僕がやったバトン離していたのにバトン離してないのに離してないのに離してない because that's negative form. Should we get there? Ah, it's already here. These little fellas. 友達のところに行きたいのや。I want to go with to the place of my friends. 友達のところに行きたいな。Okay, 話す。困ったなや。I'm trouble. 友達とはぐらっちゃった。はぐれちゃった。What is はぐれちゃった？ Oh no, my bad. Is 友達とはぐれちゃった？ I don't know. Oh no, it's actually はぐれちゃった。はぐれちゃった。はぐれる。To get separate, lost from companions. はぐれる。友達とはぐれちゃった。あれ君、僕は見えるの僕はコログ。森の妖精さ。妖精さ。Is that like the best friend? I think we've already seen that in Donkey Kong Bonanza. Nah, my bad. Yoseza, Yose, it's fairy, sprite, elf. So I'm the fairy of the forest. 友達と一緒に世界を旅しているんだ。旅している？旅する is to travel. That's a new word. Together with my friends, we travel the world. 友達と一緒に世界を旅しているんだ。だけど友達とはぐれちゃって。But I got separated from my friends. のろしをあげて思ってくれてるみたいだから急いで追いつきたいけど Okay, so I read that completely wrong. I'm gonna do that again. のろしをあげて待ってくれてるみたいだから急いで追いつきたいけど急いで追いつきたいけどはい And that means they're giving me a smoke signal. It seems like they're waiting. Therefore, I should hurry. I want to catch up. 追いつきたいけどもう疲れちゃって全然動けなくてもう疲れちゃって全然動けなくて I'm already tired. I can't move at all. 残念こいつ say that word for travel? 旅する for travel. 旅する And it has the same idea as the Ryoko. Ultramando. Okay, so he cannot move, but can we move him? Let's come in. My bad, I meant to say ここに置いてる I'm leaving you here. I already spoke to you, so we are going to craft very simple something to get you across the river. But I think that wasn't even necessary. I believe, and if I remember correctly, tsukeru. I don't even. The first time I played this game, I think I just left it on top of the trees, and then he fell off the cliff. But this time, god damn it. Mateo. 僕も乗ります。僕も乗りたいよ。行け。行くよ。なんだこれ、どうしたの？ああ、早い。到着しました。We made it, buddy. I brought you over. Gonna charge you for my professional services. How am I supposed to detach it? No, there's. Ha! How can I detach the body? Kimi no okage de たどり着けたよ。君のおかげで Thanks to you たどり What is たどりたどり着く is to finally reach, to finally arrive. So this is the past tense of that same verb. たどり着けたよ Thanks to you I finally arrived. 君のおかげでたどり着けたよ。君が友達を疲れてきてくれたのありがとう。君が友達を作れてきてくれたのMy bad, it's つれて I need to read properly. つれて is to bring along. つれる to take someone to bring along. 君が連れてきてくれたのありがとう。こんなものしかあげられないけれどよかったらどうコログのみコログくれた 少し波たらいいことありぞ。ちょっとやったな。チャレンジできましたな。Okay, my friends, so we completed that challenge. We're gonna leave it here because I have to go to it. But I'll be back today. I think we'll record two parts today, and we'll upload double gameplay, double fun, double learning. So thank you for joining us today. We almost we advanced very little in the story of the game, but I'm liking this pace. I'm enjoying the scenery. Our tomodachi, Korogu, and then I don't know this guy, but we'll soon meet them in the next episode. Thank you for joining. Bye bye.